It's hard to be a middle child. It's worse when there are 4 other siblings you have to compete with. And it's harder still when you come from a family like mine, where the standards for success are incredibly high. Let me put this into perspective for you. My father was a hard ass, a decorated US Navy veteran, and he had no use for nonsense in our house. Every inch of the home was scrub spotless. It felt more like a museum than a home, really. He set curfews up for everything. Up and ready to leave for school by 5:30 a.m. on the dot. Home by 3:30 p.m. Chores finished by 5, and no exceptions. Dinner at 6, lights outs at 7:30. We were on time every time. None of us ever did find out what would happen if we were late. I guess we were all too afraid to cross him. My mother was an English professor. And I don't just mean she was a professor in the field of English. I mean she was from England. Believe me when I tell you that grammar was always proper, and our schoolwork was triple checked for accuracy. Every one of us got straight A's on every report card. Even though Dad was intimidating, Mom was the last person you ever wanted to cross. After our father passed due to heart complications, my oldest brother decided he would follow in the old man's footsteps. He joined the Navy right after graduation, and I'm proud to say he's served our country ever since. He's climbed his way through the ranks like a machine and received every bit of commendation he deserves. Currently, he sits pretty high on the totem pole, military hierarchy-wise. The twins came after him. If the rest of us were smart, the twins were like impossibly smart. And clever too. We could never keep secrets from them, and there was never a problem they couldn't worm their way out of. And though they could have easily coasted in life on their looks, the twins decided to go to law school together. After putting in their time and cultivating both experience and connections, they opened up their own law firm and now practice as partners. They do quite well for themselves. Personally, I pity any lawyer that has to square off with them. Our little sister, the baby of the family, decided that medicine was more her thing. She breezed through med school and a residency, and has made a name for herself as one of the top surgeons in the world. She may not own a hospital, but with what they pay her to do her thing, she could sure as hell buy one. So by this point, you're probably thinking, okay, military geniuses, professors, lawyers, surgeons. So what does that make you, hotshot? Well, I'm a degenerate. I'm a loser, a face in the crowd, but most importantly, I'm a serial killer. That's why you're here, kiddo. The whack on the noggin, the zip ties and cloth gag, any of this ringing a bell? Okay, look, I'm gonna need you to nod or something. Let me know that I didn't scramble your egg too much. Otherwise, this whole diatribe is just kind of pointless. I mean, if I'm talking to a vegetable, I'd rather just finish the job and move on with my day. And I do have things to do today. Laundry, a little cleaning, catch up on the Mandalorian. I hear Boba Fett is coming back. Hello? Is anything rattling around in that swollen melon of yours? Alright, last chance to show me you're alive and... there you are. I thought I lost you for a bit. Try to stay focused, yeah? I'm not done with my story just yet. Okay, so, don't get me wrong, I was just as talented as my siblings, academically. But when it came to a choice in career, well, I just couldn't find my niche. And after college, I stayed home for a few years. It wasn't on purpose or anything. It was just that nothing I pursued career-wise really held my interest. And I had a theoretical physics degree, but let's be honest, a degree in theoretical physics really only qualifies you to teach theoretical physics. And forgive me, but molding the minds of the young adults isn't really something that I ever wanted out of life. Mother rode my case, day after day after fucking day. And I know, eventually I got sick of it. I snapped. I broke. I glitched out a tad and drove a kitchen knife into her chest. And then I dragged that sucker down, hard. And her guts are spreading across our custom dining room floor. And oh my god, I had never felt anything like that before. Like a Cleveland fan if the Browns ever actually won the Super Bowl. Like ecstasy orgasm chocolate cake inside of a goddamn firework. It scratched an itch I didn't even know I had. Somewhere, deep down. Prostate adjacent. Since then, I've been kind of doing my thing. finding unlucky folks like you who tickle my peaches, bring them home, and play with their insides a little. Nah, don't worry. I'm not a total fucking pervert. I solemnly swear not to do anything sexual with your remains. Though, what good is the word of a sadistic murderer, really? Anywho, let's get on with what we came here to do. I'm gonna cut you loose and take out that nasty rag from your mouth. I'd like you not to scream. I'm kidding. Please, scream and fight as much as you can. It'll make carving out your heart so much more fun.